Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's pop-up is going to be focused on the reason why this person was brought into your life. So whether this person is still in your life or somebody from the past, I didn't ask any specifics. I just set the intention that this would find who it was meant to when it was meant to find you. And basically in today's reading, we're going to do just that. We're going to talk about the reason the universe brought the two of you together, particularly from your end. We may have some notes come about your person as well, but my main intention when starting this reading was that it was focused on you, the reason they were brought into your life, what you are meant to take away from this connection. And I do hope to bring you clarity and insight here today. As always, remember, this is a general reading, so take messages if, when, and how they resonate. You're welcome to leave behind any that do not. Never force the message to fit. And so long as the bulk of the reading and most of it resonates, that is a-okay. It is still your reading. So let's hop into it. Again, I'm excited to be here. I hope you're excited to be here. And I am just so blessed to be here with all of you today. So let me introduce the cards to you, and then we're going to take it from there. First up, we have the Lover archetype, the Vow, and the Siren. We have Iron, Vinegar, Chaos, and Glass coming out for the Alchemy cards. So we're going to chat about this first spread, then I'll dive even deeper using the tarot when we're done chatting here. I will pull some channeled messages from this person to you, as well as tiles and charms for bonus insight, confirmation, and information. And then as always, after that, I will end our reading today with a message just for you to help you reset your energy and focus back toward yourself, not necessarily towards this connection or this person. So I highly encourage you to stick around till the end. If you do find yourself resonating with today's reading, I would love it if you would hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're new, as I do release readings on a daily basis. So let's get to it, you guys. Well, I can tell you this much. I feel like this connection has been an extremely impactful one. Whether or not you're currently speaking to this person or not, I feel like this is one of those types of connections that you will remember for the rest of your life. And even if you never speak to this person ever again, you would have a very difficult time forgetting them or forgetting the impact that they've had on you. I'm getting a specific message coming through that for those of you out there that are no contact with this person, or it's been a long time since you have spoken to them, it feels like yesterday, like no time has passed. Even if years have gone by, it almost feels like you're still reliving those moments, almost as if they were happening in the present. Like that's how impactful this connection has been in your life. Now, for those of you who are in communication and connection with this person right now, I would say it's probably the same. It's like even if they leave your presence for a period of time, you almost still feel their energy lingering behind. Like you can still pick up on their aura. There's just something very deep that comes from this connection that is really difficult for you to ignore. Part of the reason I think that is because we have the Siren archetype coming out as one of the main cards over there. There's just something about the magnetism, the intensity, again, almost like a siren's call. You almost can't help yourself but want to be around this person or be in thoughts of this person. It's almost like it feels like it's happening. It's like happening to you in a way where you just like, it's almost like it's out of control, or at some point in time, maybe it has felt out of control where like this person's energy is so strong on your mind and in your field that you've had a really difficult time focusing on other things. It could just be them as a person. Personally, from what I, believe, I think that maybe it's just the nature of the soul connection. Sometimes when we meet really intense soul connections for us, it almost feels like a magnet is pulling the two of you together. It could be that this is a higher level soul connection because we have the swan appearing up there in the top right, or excuse me, the top left of the screen. I keep trying to like hide my thumbnail because I haven't gotten it fixed yet, but right over here, in case you missed it, not to be awkward or anything, you guys, I'm never awkward, but it could be a higher level soul connection. Sometimes with those types of connections, we feel like a natural magnetism to the other person. That almost feels difficult to explain. It's kind of one of those things where you have to experience it firsthand to really understand what it's like. It almost just feels like this natural pull. I don't know. Anyway, but we're not gonna, if you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, you don't even need me to keep elaborating because you just understand it. So if you're not experiencing that, then maybe that just doesn't resonate with the situation with your person. So I'm going to go ahead and skim over that now. A very specific message came through that there's something about this connection with this person that's meant to point you in the direction of your life partner. Now, this might be a little bit triggering for some, so take it as it resonates. As always, I like to give you a little bit of a PSA or a forewarning there. For some of you, it could be this person that's meant to be your life partner or your long-term partner, somebody you may even marry or have higher level commitment with. It could be them, the person we're talking about right now. For some of you, it's not. This person that we're talking about right now was meant to kind of be a catalyst to you finding that other person. They were meant to teach you certain lessons and have you walk on certain stepping stones that were getting you to that point. That could have included leaving marriages, leaving other partners, moving across the country, moving across the world, awakening to your life's purpose. There's like a whole bunch of different things that could have like set that in motion, but there's something about this person that we're talking about right now that was meant to point you in the direction of another connection, or it could be this connection for some of you. Whoever you're going to be with as your like life partner, your, I guess, fated partner, maybe soulmate or long-term type of connection. So again, like I said, for some of you, we are talking about this person, but I'm not going to lie. For some of you, you're not going to end up with this person that we're talking about right now. They're meant to be a catalyst to point you in the direction of who you are going to commit with. Okay. And part of it is because I think that there was a stubbornness in your aura, or there was a stubbornness in your behaviors or patterns before this person came into the picture. And they were meant to kind of stir things up, kind of stir the pot and awaken you to the chaos and the resentments that you were not seeing clearly before. So for some of you, you could have been in a long-term relationship or a long-term connection that had kind of already gotten past its prime. Maybe it was just like a really unhappy relationship or marriage, where there was just a lot of resentment built up. It felt kind of like redundant. It had already passed its time, and you couldn't see that clearly, but somehow this person came in and sort of made you wake up to those patterns. And even if that situation isn't what happened with you, that's a-okay. There was just something about meeting this person that was meant to help you actually see what was going on. If it didn't involve another person or another partner, it was just resentments that you had in general, or some kind of wounds or triggers that you hadn't recognized. There was some sort of inner chaos and almost like, I don't want to say toxic energy because that sounds bad, but it was almost like there was like some kind of venom underneath the surface that was just lingering around, not being acknowledged, not being healed or like made aware of. And then this person was meant to come in and kind of like show that to you. They were meant to be like a mirror or a pane of glass that would help you to see that more clearly. And whether you end up with this person or not, they were meant to be a catalyst for you to maybe have higher standards for yourself in love, or to identify what you need to work on to actually get to the point where you have a better love relationship. It could have been a whole bunch of things, but I do think that this person was meant to kind of kickstart that and get it into motion for you. Because there could have been a stubbornness within your energy field before meeting this person or deepening your connection with them. where you were like really set in your ways, you were really stuck in your ways. Again, maybe some of you were at a dead-end job or a dead-end relationship, but you were sticking around maybe out of loyalty, maybe out of stubbornness, and again, maybe because you just weren't seeing the situation clearly until this person came in. So I think that basically, to summarize it for you, this person came into your life to kickstart things into motion for you. They were presented in your life to get the ball rolling, to like get you moving again. So maybe before you met this person, you felt like life was getting stale, redundant, boring, stagnant. You weren't going anywhere. You might have felt kind of like the Four of Cups, where it's blah, I'm bored, I don't care, I can't be bothered, that type of energy. Not necessarily just with love, but I feel like it could have involved work, friendships, just about anything. This person was meant to kind of like switch things up for you, almost like a tower moment. This person entering your life was like a big tower moment for you. So what I'm going to do now is hop into the tarot. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. I'll see what details I can get out for you aside from what we already have. Here is your chance, by the way, as I shuffle. I would love it if you would like the video if you haven't already, but it's been resonating. It helps my channel and the community out so I can continue to put content out for you guys every single day. If you're looking for exclusive readings, exclusive content, I do have a Patreon as well as a YouTube membership, which has different readings per each membership. So you can even double dip if you really enjoy my reading style and resonate with my readings. So, all right, let's get some more information out. Okay, 3 out of 3 major arcana so far. This person was meant to like really elevate you. And I'm not saying they get the credit, because at the end of the day, no. They were meant to help you be inspired to elevate yourself. But something about this connection set that in motion for you. Some of you are in the public eye at this point in time. You don't have to be, but with they're really focusing in on the Six of Wands here for you. For some of you, you have or will have like major public recognition. You could be in the public eye, some sort of musician, performer, social media work. You could be an influencer. You could be a YouTuber. You could be somebody that even like works in media, like you're on TV, actor, actress. I'm not going to go through all the possibilities, because if that resonates with you, you'll already know. Okay. But if that's not the case, no matter what, I think that this person did come in to help you shine. I'm getting like little clips from a song from the movie Trolls coming through. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to do that. But basically, they're there to help you shine, okay? They want to come in and help you shine and glow. And they might not necessarily have done this on purpose, but that is another one of the reasons you met this person, was to elevate your status, elevate your reputation, help you have victory in your own life and glow and shine, basically. So that could have been something that they directly do for you. Like if this person acted as a mentor of yours, or if they had more experience in a certain field than you did. Maybe they genuinely gave you advice, or they helped you out. This could have been like a teacher or mentor type of person for you at one point in time. Or it could have just been like the nature of the connection. This person inversely may have pushed you so hard to the point where it was like almost like a switch flipped and you went in the opposite direction. Like this person could have tested your patience or tested your energy so much to the point where you were like, all right, I'm done. Bye. I'm going to go have a glow up, like a breakup situation. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever been through a breakup before, and instead of like wallowing in the sadness and missing the person, something almost just like switches and you're like, no, I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to go get my hair done. I'm going to work out. out, I'm going to eat healthier, and I'm going to go through a glow up, like a forced glow up. So it could have even been that. If this person didn't help you out on your path directly in some way, it could have even been that their energy was just so frustrating or upsetting to you that you like catapulted in the opposite direction and had like a forced glow up. And again, when it comes to my readings, you guys, unless otherwise noted, I leave things a little bit open for a reason. So this situation with this person could be past tense, present tense. For a select few of you, it might even be somebody that's still coming into your life. You haven't met them yet, or you just met them and none of this has fully happened yet. So that's why I always like give that PSA in the beginning of my readings to take things if, when, and how they resonate. Because at the end of the day, this is a general reading and it is going to resonate with everybody's situation differently. And I don't want you to be out there forcing things to fit in a specific way or getting frustrated if it sounds and feels like it's for you, but it's matching up in a different way than, what is the, hold on a second. I'm trying to think of like, like verbs, adjectives, like I'm trying to think, oh no, it's been so long since I've taken a grammar class. I'm pretty good with it, but I forgot the like title for it. Like tense, I guess, like past tense, future tense. I forgot the language for it, but anyway, don't get all hung up on that, okay? So you already know. If you're still here, if this is resonating with you, there's part of your gut that already knows like how it's resonating. So just trust that. Whether this person is in your life, away from your life, or coming in, like listen to your gut. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, one of the main reasons they came into your life was to allow you to grow and have victory and really go through a very, very powerful glow up. Physical glow up, mental glow up, spiritual glow up, emotional glow up, probably a combination of a few things. Every time I look at that card, I get that clip from the Trolls song where it's like, you gotta let it shine, like over and over and over again. So, you're meant to shine from this connection. There's a lot of stuff that you were meant to heal and transform from, okay? This person was brought into your life to help you really, really, really kickstart that into motion. Maybe before you met them, there was a lot of stuff that you hadn't healed or put to rest, and they kind of like, again, got the ball rolling for you. They may have also been meant to help you understand your intuition. For some of you, you had psychic gifts activate or get stronger because of this connection. Like you may have actually had some activations happen, Kundalini rising, things of that nature. They could have even helped you kickstart your spiritual awakening. Not going to go through all the potentials because I feel like that's definitely something you would already know or understand to be true. But I do think that they were meant to help you also awaken your intuition, and your emotions. Maybe help you along your path of manifesting and moving forward with your life. So whether or not this person is your life partner or not, they were meant to point you in the direction of where you need to go. This was a very, 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 very destined connection for you. Whether or not you communicate with this person ever again, whether or not you end up with this person or with this person, I don't think really is the necessary point. And again, I'm sorry if that's triggering to some of you. Again, always take messages or leave behind what you don't want to. But I don't think that really, like, the point of meeting this person was to set yourself free and kickstart your life into motion. Whether or not you end up with this person or, continue to see them, or I don't think that really matters, honestly. That wasn't like the main goal necessarily of this connection. It was to point you in the direction of where you need to go. And I do think one of the purposes was to point you towards your life partner, whether that's this person or not. Okay, so let's get some messages out from this person. I kind of want to meet your person at this point in time because they seem very interesting. So let's see what they would like to say to you right now if they felt like they could be open and honest. I have trouble with intimacy. We're not just talking about the physical kind. There is such thing as spiritual intimacy, emotional intimacy, intellectual intimacy, So your person could struggle with those things, or a few of those, like really just being vulnerable with another human. That's what it is, wanting to have a close connection with another person. Or with the self. Oh no! You guys, did it pick up on camera? Hold on, I can't see. Okay, so yeah, first of all, we had deck Jenga just happen. I'm trying not to move my hand because I want to show you there we go. It was just the one corner. The only tarot card that like fell off my deck in such a way was this Six of Wands. So I really think that my divine team wants you to be paying attention to that message there about your glow up and letting yourself shine, because that was meant to come from this connection. That's like a highlighted message at this point. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick up the deck. Okay, the two that came out under the cards there, I will leave because that probably happened for a reason, and I'm not going to argue about that with my divine team. So, all right. Okay, I will pick up the rest after our reading is done. Okay. All right. Wow. Whew. Chaos happens. Ish happens, right? So you just got to roll with it. All right, let me lay these out a little bit. It might be a little crooked on your end. Sorry, you guys. I can't really, it's hard for me to like see the angles and stuff when I'm filming just based on the way my phone is angled. So, but anyway, I'm going to pull a few more cards from my personal deck, and then I'll read everything aloud to you. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so it's like the fourth time now as I'm shuffling the card that says you run through my mind constantly or something like that. It's wanted to pop out like at least like 4 times now, but it won't come out. So that in and of itself is kind of giving me the message that this person is thinking about you a lot, but they don't want you to know that. So for a good chunk of you, you really could be in no contact with this person. And so they're too like embarrassed to reach out to you, or they feel like they can't reach you for some reason. I have trouble with intimacy. I miss being with you. I want you so badly. I miss hearing your voice. I watch your social media. You let me down. Something big is about to happen. I'm not moving this forward until I've healed. I'm distracting myself with work, and I have so many regrets. So yeah, I mean, I feel like for a good chunk of you watching right now, you probably are no contact with this person. Or they feel like they can't reach you in the ways that maybe they would like to. And that could be self-imposed. Maybe, you know, the two of you don't have bad blood with each other, but they struggle with intimacy, so they feel like they have to keep their distance, or they have to keep you at arm's length. Because there's something about them wanting you, missing you, wishing they could connect with you, kind of like watching from afar though, almost like they don't have that ability, or they won't allow themselves to have that ability in the 3D, okay? It could be for various reasons. You could be long distance, or it could just be this person's issues, or maybe it really has been a while since you've spoken and this person doesn't know how to connect with you anymore. There could be a big change in the works with something big is about to happen. Maybe this person is planning on reaching back out again if you're no contact. Maybe they have a surprise for you. I think that they have been trying to keep themselves distracted, but you know, that only gets them so far. They do know that they need to heal though before this connection is allowed to move forward, whether that's romantically or not. So, all right, let's get out some tiles and charms for you lovely souls. Hold on, what are we doing here? Okay, gotta organize things. All right, this part gets a little loud, so if that's going to bother you, you can turn the volume down until you see me lay everything out over there. I need to get my nail fixed today. Just saying. I've been putting it off for like days. I need to get it fixed. It's a mess. So I'm seeing O and R come out. Oregon, the state Oregon could be important. I'm also seeing the word oat. Somebody could really like oats, oatmeal, something like that. Okay. I was going to say tarot, but we'd need another T. I'm seeing the word more. Somebody's name could also be Mora. I think that's the name, right? Mora. Okay, if we want to have like a little bit of a darker spin, Mort. Well, the name Mort, but also I think that's French for not good things sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave that here. Vote. I'm seeing vote come out, or veto. All right, I'm going to leave that there, though. I'm not going to keep going through it. You guys can pause the video. Whoa. If you need more time. Okay, we also have a U and an L. I don't know if I read the letters out loud to you. I'm going to do that one more time just in case I didn't, because some of you have said you really appreciate that because you can't see very well. O-A-V-M-O-R-T-E-U and L. We have a seashell coming out here. It's a kitten's paw seashell. That could mean something to someone. We also have a cross, so maybe there's religious differences or religious factors that have played a role in this connection. It could have also like inspired one or both of you to get closer to God or awaken. Okay, I'm gonna get you your personal messages out now. Let's do that. Let's see, we're gonna do your affirmation and an angel message. That song won't stop coming in. I don't know why. Just that one lyric, though. Like, just that one clip. Okay, anyway. We have harmony. Life has a natural flow. Everything has its cycle. Every stage has a unique meaning and purpose. Flow with life and live every day in harmony. And then your affirmation of the day, I invite you to affirm with me. You can do that by commenting it down below. I embrace the rhythm of life and let it unfold. First of all, there's something about music coming. Some of you might be singers, like actually, and that could be why I'm hearing like that harmonized lyric come through, because both of those are like subtle nods to music, harmony, rhythm. That could be really important to you. So pay attention. Maybe you receive messages through music with your clairaudience. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take 3 deep breaths and calmly repeat this affirmation. Try also looking into a mirror. And again, like I said, I'm going to hold it up again for those of you that want to affirm it with me or write it down. Not a bad idea to do that either. But I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here today, for being beautiful members of this community, supporting each other on the live streams, live chats, in the comments. You guys are such beautiful souls, and I'm grateful for every single one of you every single day, and I truly do mean that. Have a blessed rest of your day or night. I hope to see you for a future reading, but until then, bye for now.